Yo, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet Violet VGC video. I'm your host, Jose Rocks, and today we have another episode of Journey Through VGC. The current format we are in is Regulation G. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Holy smokes, we are back with another one. So today I have a very special team with Palkia Origin. I've actually only seen Palkia one time on the ladder with somebody else using a Palkia team way back in the beginning of the second part of Regulation H, the first month. Regulation G, sorry. And I haven't seen anyone use it. So it's a reason why they don't use it, because it doesn't have a really good ability. It doesn't really get a good signature water move to go alongside Spatial Ren. And you miss like Hydro Pump and stuff like that, right? And people really don't want to play with Hydro Pump. The team that I was playing against on the ladder actually was utilizing Sableye with Rain Dance and Gravity, which is also really cool, but I decided that I wanted to play something a little bit more consistent. That Sableye, while it can activate the Gravity and Rain Dance, I think that Thundurus plays a lot better with Eerie Impulse, being able to make Palkia a lot bulkier. I guess you can do the same with Sableye with Light Screen. So it's really your preference. I just chose to go with Thundurus because I think Thundurus has really good opportunities into this meta with the Eerie Impulse and the Wimbolt Storm dealing a lot of good damage to things like Urshifu, really good chip damage things like Kyogre, just a lot of good electric type coverage that's good for this format. Scary Face allowing you to have really good speed control. Although we didn't really get a chance to click Scary Face in this video. If I had to make one change with this team, I would change Thundurus Scary Face to Taunt, because with us having Trick Room on Palkia, we really didn't have an opportunity to really even use Scary Face. Because if we were going to set up Trick Room, that we were good. Otherwise, we were just going to outspeed our opponent naturally with the Chi-Yu, right? And there's not really a Tailwind on this team. Initially, I had Tornadus on this team with Rain Dance and Tailwind, but I did find that the team didn't have a lot of bulk, and adding Thundurus with the Eerie Impulse, it was able to make the team a lot bulkier, and it felt good with Thundurus on there. So, and you guys will see in this match, in this video, how good Thundurus can be. But with Palkia, so we went with the Tera Blast over something like Hydro Pump. So this does force Palkia to have to Tera in order to get the value out of Tera Blast. But once you do get you Tera into the water, which is already your current typing, so of course you get a boost on your water type attacks, and Tera Blast in the rain next to Thundurus, and then if you switch Thundurus out into Chi-Yu next to Palkia, that Tera Blast is pretty much one-shotting everything in the format, right? It's a very powerful attack, and even if the base power was higher, it would do even more damage. But even still, with the Water Tera and the Rain up, and then also next to Chi-Yu, which is a lot of different multipliers that you can put next to Palkia, it just makes it do a lot of damage, right? And you might think, well, this is a rain team, why you have Chi-Yu? It's a pseudo rain team because this team doesn't necessarily have to play in the rain. And Chi-Yu also just having a fire type move can be really good into like specific lines like Rillaboom and like Calyrex Ice. But when you don't want to play in Trick Room, if you do want to play in the rain, then you can just use Chi-Yu's dark moves and Snarl, and also you can Tera Chi-Yu and go for those Tera Blasts, right? So there's two Tera Blasts that do take up 2 slots that force these to Tera, but Chi-Yu really only goes for the ground Tera if you really need big damage into something like Miraidon or to something like Incineroar, right? Otherwise, you don't really need that Tera. There was a couple games where we did use a Tera to survive a hit, but other than that, we mostly wanted to Tera that Palkia. Now you do have the Urshifu on this team as well with Stellar Tera. That's just if you come into end games where Urshifu can be really strong, where you just need to pick up a 1 KO, then that Stellar Tera allows you to get that KO with like a post combat or a Wicked Blow. And the Farigiraf is also an offensive Farigiraf. Supports this team really well, plays really good next to Iron Hands. And with the Dragon Tera, you're able to take like the Fire Water Grass core attacks so that they're not able to deal a lot of damage to you, right? And of course we have Protect on there because it offers you an option to go for like the Miraidon trap where you go with Chi-Yu, where you go with the Tera Ground Tera Blast into Miraidon. They usually have a Whimsicott next to them and they don't click Tailwind. And you're able to move first, and if they try to Volt Switch or Tailwind, then they Volt Switch into a Protect or they Volt Switch into the ground type coverage from Chi-Yu, right? And then you'll be in a really good spot. The ground typing of Chi-Yu, then you'll be in a really good spot from that point. So that's why the Protect is on Farigiraf. Also, there's a couple lines where Trick Room looks good on your team, and your opponent may want to double into your Trick Room user, and Protect will help you with that. And also to note, there's a couple times where you're able to go for double Trick Room with Farigiraf and Palkia under Trick Room, and you can reset a Trick Room up, and that's also a really good strategy you can go for. Next we have Iron Hands, pretty standard Iron Hand set. One thing to note, we're not running Heavy Slam, we chose to go with Low Kick. Low Kick just does so much damage into the current format, into things that are weak to it, as well as Pokemon that are heavy. Things like Groudon, things like Kyogre, things like Miraidon, things like the Calyrexes. All these Pokemon are very heavy, so they take a lot of damage from Low Kick, so it's a really good move. And I felt like we had enough damage, even though Flutter can be kind of tricky for this team, so you might need Heavy Slam. If you just really need to KO it, a Wild Charge can do the trick because we have a lot of investment on Iron Hands. And then we went with the Water Tera so that you have a really good matchup into the Calyrex Ice teams as well. But in hindsight, we really didn't click Drain Punch too often. I think that is one more change I would make, is add Heavy Slam to the Iron Hands, just so Flutter Mane is not able to sit in front of Palkia. If you're not able to Tera Palkia, Palkia can't touch the Flutter Mane until it tears, right? So having that Heavy Slam on Iron Hands could be helpful, just in case you wanted to remake this team on like Showdown. And of course, last but not least, we have the Thundurus with the Steel Tera and the Covert Cloak, so you can't be faked out. Steel Tera is just really good coverage into. It's really good. With Thundurus, weaknesses are Ice and Rock, and with the Steel Tera, you're able to resist those. And so it's just a really good solid Tera, and still being one of the best defensive types in the game. Just giving that to Thundurus that's already bulky, and that's reducing, the special attack damage of other special attackers on the field, and also reducing the attack of like fire types with Rain Dance. It just makes it really strong. So that's gonna be it for a team breakdown. There's a runner code up at the top right, as well as a poke page down in the description below. Let me know what you guys think about Palkia, and let's get out there into these battles. All right, so for our first match, we have Zacian, Lando, Pelly, Ursh, Ogerpon, Rock, and Latios. My opponent's already gonna have the rain. I guess Eerie Impulse could be good into Pels and the Lando. Scary Face. One Bolt Storm. It does hit his team pretty good for pretty good damage. I think Trick Room could probably ruin my opponent. So I think I may want to play towards that. I don't really like Chi-Yu in the rain. Ursh could be good here too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play towards Ursh and Palkia. And we'll leave Thundo and Chi-Yu. Alright, I think I want to Trick Room here. I want to blow my Tera here. I could fake out Lando. Yeah, I don't think I want to burn Tera, so I'm just fake out Landers. Missed opportunity. If he has taunt here, that'd be really bad. He may just protect to preserve his sturdy though. He didn't protect. Alright, so it's probably taunt here. Oh, it's just cover. I'm gonna low kick Zacian here. Zacian is usually pretty heavy, so I should get a good amount of damage off here. You know he's gonna protect there to preserve his Sash. I mean his sturdy. Woo-hoo! Oh my god, low kick is so strong. Alright, so he's gonna get like a plate rough off here, or he's gonna KO the giraffe. Oh. I might should have Tera there. I underestimated Zacian's damage output severely. Hyper Voice here is Spatial Ring. I don't want to reveal my Water Tera yet. What is this going on into? Urshifu? Oh, okay. I mean, we just take the KO. So my opponent is really trying to stall out Trick on here, but Farigiraf is pretty threatening still. It did suck to lose Iron Hands like that. Iron Hands was really good. Whew. Right, so now we can take a KO in the Zacian slot. I'm gonna need a Tera though, because he could follow me this next turn. Well, Hyper Voice is always KOing, so we can double the Zacian slot. Oh, he sent that out. I think Zacian wants to switch. I'm just gonna go for it, because if he doesn't protect Thundurus, then we just win the game here. And I still have Focus Sash Urshifu in the back. But now we are weak to a grass type attack, so if he protects Thundurus here, I mean Landorus, we're in a bad spot. Yeah. I knew the switch was coming. I didn't read into it. Yeah. We had a really good. We still got one turn to Trick Room, but we have a guaranteed KO in the Lando slot. Or I think he's gonna switch Lando. I can really win the game right here with the double Trick Room. He has to switch Lando here for this to work though. Oh, he didn't switch though. Are you going for a double? Ooh, he missed both. Oh, we. Alright, so that should win us the game. Yeah, honestly, we just needed him to miss Farigiraf. So we had a good chance of that. Props to him not to sack the Zacian. We just Tera Blast this slot and it just always KOs. Yeah, so we trap him up, and that's one of the cool things you can do with the double Trick Room. We did get kind of lucky, but he did go for an inaccurate move. I think you should always just KO the Farigiraf there. He did get kind of greedy, but and we know Palkia underspeeds Landorus, so we always have a KO in that slot. Alright, he hasn't Tera yet, right? So So the only Tera that will save him here is I'm gonna Wicked Blow here because that hits everything except Fairy. And then I'm just gonna Tera Blast here because if he has like a Water Tera and he survives Tera Blast, then he could potentially win. Or not win, but keeps him in the game. I mean, Grass is fine because we're still gonna get the kill. Palkia has a really high special attack with the orb too. Yeah, but I guess you just go for that. But I could have just even more guaranteed one would be the Wicked Blow Zacian or Close Combat Zacian. But Close Combat can, you know, get whipped into like a Ghost Tera, right? So I just wanted to cover for everything. And the only thing this play didn't cover for was Protect on Zacian and Fairy Tera on Landorus with Sandsear or Earth Power to knock out Palkia. The Sandsear would have been better if he could knock out Palkia, break the Sash on Urshifu, and Urshifu can't target both his mons, and then he wins that way. But it would have to be just that single Tera alone, or even maybe a Dark Tera, something that resists Dark, right? So it would be Dark or Fairy. Could have saved him in that position. But those are not common Teras that would be on Lando. But let's keep going. We got Terrapagos here with Rillaboom, Flutter, Grim, Heatran, and Ogerpon. So he has a lot of special attackers. So Thundurus can do some real work here. I like Ursh in the end game, right? I think I want to just lead out with Palkia. Or Chi-Yu, Snarl stuff, and because he's gonna lead Grim, right? It's always Grim. I think I want to go Iron Hands, Palkia, Chi-Yu, Urshifu, Thundurus. Thundurus probably should be on lead here, but I don't feel right leading. I guess I could lead Thundurus and Iron Hands. Yeah, if he leads Flutter, then I could have led Thundurus here. I think I'm gonna make a defensive play turn one. Alright, so it's probably a Calm Mind by him, right? Yeah. And he gave me a free turn. So he's going for the attacking already, but we're really reducing his damage here. Alright, you're at -1, so we're doing less damage. Special Ran, crit would be nice. It's probably just a U-turn from me. Alright, gets a crit. crit doesn't feel good. Thundurus is positioned so well here. I'm gonna Eerie Impulse, because he's probably gonna protect Terapagos here. Try to remove Thundurus. I'll go ahead and Tera, and I need to get some damage on Flutter. It's a good play to not protect Terapagos. I probably lose Palkia because of the Tera, but if I hadn't Tera, then Flutter would have knocked it out too. So getting that damage off was good. Oh, we survived. I think I want to keep my Palkia around. Alright, good switch. That's a really good switch. I really don't want to reveal my last mon yet. Flutter's such an issue. I really need to get rid of it. Ooh, he's probably gonna fake out Iron Hands. Yeah, good read. He still has a fourth mon that I haven't seen either. Now, if he gets greedy and tries to U-turn, I think Palkia did a great job. So now we're down to our last two. Alright, gets a crit. And a special defense drop. Alright, Alright, close combat is obvious. It's Terapagos, right? It's so obvious that I'm behind, so I'm gonna make a hard read. I'm gonna close combat Rillaboom and Wild Charge. It switches in Flutter. Alright, so that should be the Flutter. Yep. Oh, so close, man. This would have been a double KO. Oh, he's gonna knock himself out, bro. Alright, so it depends what his last mon is. Yeah, getting the KO there and keeping our Sash would have been huge. So we got a KO into the Terapagos slot, but it depends what his last mon is. Hopefully, it's not a special attacker. It is Heatran though. Wait, Drain Punch. That special defense drop on Iron Hands is kind of annoying. But it's actually good that it's not. I think that's the best mon we can have left other than Grimmsnarl, right? Because I mean, we have two fighting types against two fighting weeks. Alright, Terapagos is down. Heatran has to click Heat Wave here, right? With double target, we might be able to survive and heal back enough to take another one. Oh, you clicked Earth Power. He didn't want to go for the miss. He has a lot of Earth Powers on his team. Nice. Yeah, we should be in range with Grassy Terrain Recovery. Okay, he has a Citrus. If he protects next turn, then I'm gonna low kick him, because low kick should do more since Heatran's heavy. Oh, he's one for straight Earth Power. Alright, we survive. And we get the KO. Let's go! Oh man, that read that we made with the Urshifu into the Rillaboom won us the game. Because had Rillaboom survived, if I click close combat and whiff it into the Flutter, he wood hammers me. And I drain punched him, then he survives and he gets to Grassy Glide my Urshifu. He pressures the Grassy Glide on that slot and then Moonblast into the Iron Hands. And at -1 special defense, we would have lost that game. So I absolutely had to make that hard read of him switching out. And if he just stayed in and clicked Tera Starstorm, he won the game. But that's so hard to do when Urshifu outspeeds you straight in the KO, right? It's hard to make that call, but we made the right call. We was able to get that win. Whew. 2020 PokeVision. You guys like that battle? Leave a like for us and subscribe, because you know this is the type of content we're putting out. We're taking niche restrictors and we're beating really good proven teams high on the ladder. So that's what we're doing. Let's keep going. Yeah, Zamazenta. This is a match that I have not prepped for with this team. When I'm practicing with this team, I have not won against one Zamazenta. And he has Crest. And Volcarona. I can lead Chi-Yu and force a Tera out of Zom. I think that's my best bet. Force a Tera and clean up with Palkia. I don't really want Iron Hands here. It's not good into Volk. It's not good into Zam like that. It's not good into Lando. Not good into Crest. So So I think these are the three I want to bring. I am tempted to bring Thundurus. I do want to show it. The Eerie Impulse could be good, plus the rain. But I think I need Farigiraf to get around Fake Out from Rillaboom in case he tries to play like a Fake Out Quiver Dance game. And we could punish the Rillaboom by switching in Farigiraf. Could Snarl here. That's really good damage. That Thundurus is not, I mean, that Landorus is not bulky at all. We have Sash and love somebody that can work. Oh, he's rocking helmet. Okay. Alright, so we lose the Ursh, but I don't think Ursh is that big of a deal. I think I Snarl here and set up Trickle. Okay, I was hoping that we didn't miss Snarl there. Because that Volcarona is obviously supporter, so a Struggle Bug would have been detrimental to us. Nice. But now we are just lower mine. We know the Lando's pretty fast. Since it outsped my adamant max speed Urshifu. Does he have a fairy in the back? He doesn't. So I think Special Green here is okay. I don't know if he brought the Rillaboom, but Lando probably wants to switch here. He's staying in with Lando. Okay. I mean, this just means I don't have to Tera and I can hit you. I can save my Tera from you. This should KO. Nice. That animation is so dope. Right, Lando's down. It's probably a body press here. I was expecting a Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu slide. Yeah. Whew. Crest is a little bit annoying here because it can heal Zan. Crest is such a good teammate for Zamazenta. I don't know why more people don't run it. But if you reverse Trick Room, that just allows Chiyu to come out. The Water Tera is good on Zam too, that it's not Dragon. He must be targeting the Palkia. I would expect us to be able to survive a helping hand body press. Whew. Leftovers Chris. Okay. Let me turn the trick on my left too. I need to double protect here because I can't let him get a KO and Chiyu comes in and Trick Room's still up. And hopefully he just targets the Palkia slot with an attack instead of going for Lunar Blessing. That's Icy Wind. I don't expect Farigiraf to be able to get a KO from that range on Chris. If he has Icy Wind, what if we survive Icy Wind? And we get a spatial Randolph. If we get a spatial Randolph, I think we win the game. This is a super risky Tera, but if he's Icy Wind, I think we can survive that. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. We're slower, we didn't even have the Tera. I could have switched in Chiyu too to get the KO. So our only win kind here is a flinch. On Zamazenta. And we don't get it. Alright, that was a close game. Yeah, if Palkia hit the spatial Ren though, then we just win. Because he has to commit 2 attacks. And that means either Chiyu gets off 2 attacks or Farigiraf gets off 2 attacks, right? I'll take that loss though. We have Koraidon. This is a perfect match for Thundurus, actually. I really like Palkia Thundurus. I think it does a lot of work here. I like the fact that Urshifu can go through screens. And Arn has to help me with the Incineroar, the Raging Bolt, and it helps with the Ursaluna. This is an interesting Koraidon team. I've never seen a build like this. Fake Out plus Urshifu and lead can be a little spooky because Fake Out close combat is pretty threatening. But if you go for that, then you know you're vulnerable to Wind Bolt Storm from Thundurus. So I want to Eerie Impulse this slot. He's gonna Tera and a Fairy on the dragon, right? I think I'll stay in though. Looks like it's just a spirit break into Palkia. Also light screen. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it here. We do have a chance to crit here too. Ooh, there it is. Oh, that's not even a crit. You just do that much. Yo, it's kind of funny to see how Palkia Origin, Raging Bolt is usually a super tall Pokemon. Palkia makes Raging Bolt look small. That's kind of crazy when I think about it. Damage. I'm gonna Wind Bolt here. I'm getting Iron Hands. Yeah, Fairy coverage is really strong here. I should have Terra there. Because I don't have, it's not like I have healing. I think this is an angle for you to bring in Koraidon and have it. Ooh, paralysis there is huge. I like Rain Dance here and Drain Punch. Now, Urshifu with Stellar Terror is an angle for me to win this game because Stellar Terror close combat can kind of just clean up this game. Everything's low. Well, Koraidon's not low, but I'm eventually going to whittle it down. Alright, so I need to sack Palkia at this point to get rid of those drops on Iron Hands. I'm planning to win the game with Iron Hands plus Urshifu. Koraidon's gonna want to switch it. I think I just Wombo Storm here. Because Koraidon's paralyzed, so it doesn't even matter if he has to random. We just need damage onto it. Wombo Storm getting paralysis is so huge because you don't usually get that. Iron Hands definitely needs to come out here. You don't usually get the chance to paralyze if you're using like Sand Seer. So let's see what my opponent wants to do here. He's going for a Tera. Probably goes Tera. Oh, Cloak. Okay, so that means I can click Wicked Blow into that slot. His swapping is with the Grimmsnarl and the Thundurus is huge here. Yeah, but now we're in a good position. But you don't have Tera anymore. If you get fully paralyzed here, you're in a really bad spot. Instant should hard switch into Grimmsnarl, I would guess. Okay. What's that going into? Okay, Grimm's in that slot. Alright, but we get rid of Incineroar, so no more Intimidates. Rocky Helmet, okay. Alright. Alright. Let's see if he gets to protect here if he goes for it. Oh. Misty Terrain. Is that enough to help him survive? Oh yeah, it's not even close. Alright, but he did target that slot. This game is getting very close. That's a good switch. If he doesn't get fully paralyzed, so I think we lose. Last turn was my chance to go for it. My opponent's playing this really well now. Yeah, the only way I win is if he gets fully paralyzed, but the Spirit Break probably just wins my game. Although I do have, I can hit another. Ooh, he got fully paralyzed. Let's go. I was gonna say I do have Fake Out still. All right, but he doesn't have Light Screen up, right? So he has to put up he has to put up Reflect here. Oh, he didn't even go for Reflect. Oh, that's just gonna lose you the game. Nice. We needed that full pair to win because I'm pretty sure he was gonna take out Urshifu there. But if he did, I still had Fake Out plus the opportunity to crit Spatial Rim. And that could still win me the game too. But Grimmsnarl was very strong here. I didn't realize how much fairy damage could do. Like literally hits 3 of my monsters super stealing. He just didn't click Spirit Break enough. Like the Misty Terrain plays and all that stuff is cute. But I don't think he has Reflect. He has Parting Shot, Light Screen, Misty Terrain, Parting Shot, Light Screen, Misty Terrain, and Spirit Break. He doesn't have Reflect. So he never had an opportunity to set up a Reflect. Fake Out here, Tera Blast. Yeah, props to him not giving up too, because he still does have chances. Yeah, but with him being paralyzed, we move first, so I think Drain Punch is correct here. And Tera Blast. Oh, and he scoops. Yeah, but this game is over. We'll take it. Yeah, Thundurus with the clutch Wimbo stars. We needed those, man. Yeah, I don't know why the game's already over. I don't know why they just don't hit the run button. Because when you quit like that, you mess up your opportunities to play because they give you like shadow bans and you're gonna get a message saying it's unsportsmanlike behavior or whatever. When they rage quit like that, but you're gonna get the loss anyway, so you might as well just click the run button, right? But I get it. Sometimes, you know, losses can be frustrating, but let's keep going. We got Miraidon here again, so I do want to go with my Chi-Yu Farigiraf mode. Thundurus, man, looks so good here with Eerie Impulse, but he has the Farigiraf. Palkia is just really bad into all of this. Like the dragon type coverage, he has like 4 potential fairies. Like it's not coming. Urshifu also looks bad, so I'm honestly just gonna go with these 4. And I'm gonna play Iron Hands as my restricted. And if we can get rid of the Farigiraf, then we can Eerie Impulse everything with Thundurus. Alright, so this is my opportunity to get rid of Farigiraf, right? And get trick him up. He went for a Tera. Okay. I think he realized how valuable Farigiraf is. Yeah. Shit, I could keep wave down. We do get a flinch though, but I'm not sure what he was going for there. I think I just sacked the Chi-Yu, honestly. Yeah, I think I just, because I don't need to switch in here. Our volume is being threatened by a psychic here. Yeah, so he switches. He's threatened by psychic there, so that makes sense. Flutter. Oh, right now. That's beautiful damage. I could have clicked Dark Pulse into that slot too. Oh, he's going for a trick one. If we get another flinch here, it's game changer. Okay. Well, I mean, I could just set trick him again. And Dark Pulse him right on now. Yeah, flinch there would have been crazy. Alright, but now we get Iron Hands in. And Miraidon is really weak, so that's good for us. The only downside is if he clicks Imprison or a Trick on here, but I think we should attack. That's fine. I think Steel Terra is good here for Thundurus to keep it around. And so, oh. That's annoying. Yeah, so even if I had click, I guess I had to click Hyper Voice there. Yeah, he's Psychic in Prison. Trick Room, I guess Foul Play is probably his last move. Alright, at least we hit the Farigiraf, that's huge. He encored us into Hyper Voice. That's fine by me because we didn't get to click Trick Room because he sealed it. So we got encored until what we clicked the turn before. Wow, that's a really cool interaction. I didn't even realize. I thought I was gonna get encored because I tried to click Trick Room, but it makes sense. We couldn't click Trick Room because it was sealed. So theoretically speaking, the last move we clicked was that move. Nice. And now this is where Thundurus shines. Because Flutter is absolutely really useless into Thundurus. With Steel Terra. Eerie Impulse this slot, and then we just click the button that we can only click. And we take out Miraidon. That's a lot of damage. Oh, but he targeted, that should be game. And we honestly just want to get the free switch into Iron Hands. We don't want to send it in here and get crit or getting chipped because now with Eerie Impulse, we just Eerie Impulse this slot and we just wait for the free switch in. Eventually the Encore will off or Farigiraf too. Oh yeah, it's GG's. Encore should end this turn. Nice. Wow, we just shut this team down. Yeah, Flutter can't do anything. And this is why I wanted to bring Thundurus, because he has all these special attackers, like they can't do anything. That might not even KO. Yeah, he still can't KO Thundurus. Psychic's gonna do a good amount of chip. Yeah, just over 3. And a special defense drop to boot. We didn't even have to reveal Iron Hands here. Yep, and this is why I wanted to prioritize getting rid of the Farigiraf, because of how good Thunder should be here. Eerie Impulse is just such a good move. And that's gonna seal it. I'm glad we got to showcase how Thundurus can be good, because Thundurus, I don't know why, I can see maybe, you know, why some people won't use it, because it's kind of weak to Calyrex Ice. But with Miraidon running around, Calyrex Shadow running around, all these Lunala running around, all these powerful special attackers, if you can get rid of the terrain, now I'm kind of thinking that a good partner for it could be Rillaboom, because you can remove the psychic terrain and then you can Eerie Impulse a lot better, and then just have dark types that help you deal with like Farigiraf and forcing out the Teras, right? And you'd be in a really good spot. But that just, like, Thundurus felt so good there with the Steel Terra. I can't, unbelievably good. But let's keep going. We got an Annihilate Sneasler team with Sinister, Calyrex, Ice, you Iron Hands. I kind of like Indeedee Iron Hands, but that loses kind of to Sinister, right? If I leave Farigiraf Chi-Yu, he's not going to set trick on turn 1. I could just leave Chi-Yu Farigiraf and just click Heat Wave. You could lead the Sneasler though, but we have Ground Terror. I'm afraid of Final Gambit Annihilate if I lead Iron Hands Farigiraf, so I don't really want to go that route. And I'll leave Urshifu because the Sash is going to be good. I think we leave our restricted in this match. This was a lead I was spooked of, but I could Tera Heat Wave here. And Hyper Voice. Alright, just Psychic this yeah, Ground Terror is just to survive. Well, he's not faster enough, so I could have let him just get the KO and G. Is it Dark Terror on Sneasler? Rock. Oh, he's Rock Slide. Okay. This policy unburdened. Oh my god. Am I about to get killed? I'm glad I Tera it. That did so much damage. Oh, we did our Psychic Dog too. Is this KO? Cool strategy, man, but you just burned your Tera too, so now I can just click Heat Wave again. Alright, so we know Indeedee's gonna quick trickle in here, so I just need to quick trickle myself, honestly. We still have Iron Hands to help us deal with Calyrex. And we still have Urshifu as well with a Focus Sash. And he doesn't have Tera. Alright, 2020 Pokevision. We get that call right. So he's gonna have to try that again, right? Oh wow, the Ground Terror actually saved us because Chi-Yu is so strong right now. And us not flinching too, that's a really cool strategy. Like you're Annihilate Sneasler like nobody's expecting Vacuum Wave weakness policy unburden. Like, that can really like immediately win you a lot of games. Does he click it again though? Do I get a KO from this range? I wouldn't think that I would. I'm gonna click it again because I think you gotta get Trick Room up here. Oh, he didn't. Oh, ooh, that's really bad. God. Did he attack though? Well, that's what happens when you run Chi. You can miss. There's literally nothing I can do here. Three turns of terrain. My only win is if he goes for like a helping hand and we survive on both. But you should just follow me here. Yeah, that's safe. Oh, Iron Hands does survive. Oh, I can get a crit low kick to make up for it, and then I just need to get a double protect on Urshifu and Sucker Punch. Yeah, a double detect on Urshifu can win me the game. Or a crit low kick. If I still had Water Tera on Iron Hands 2, it would have been an even better spot. But we do get the double detect. Do I want to risk it and go for a triple to get the guaranteed KO Wicked Blow? Or do we want to try to KO with Sucker Punch? Oh my god, this game is crazy. A triple protect would win me the game. He has a lot of HP left. It is super effective. I would expect regular Sucker Punch to do about 25%. So super effective would do 50. I don't know if we get it, but I think we gotta go for it. Yeah, I knew it. Calyrex is just too bulky, man. Alright, nice. That was a close one. Wow, that Sneasler strategy is crazy, man. Can we get some love in the comments from my opponent's team? That's a really cool strategy. If Chiyu just hits one of the heat waves though, to where Indeedee or Calyrex is in range of not having to, double up into it. If we hit the heat wave, at least on Indeedee, then Iron Hands, I could have went for the Drain Punch play or Wild Charge, KO Indeedee. And Wicked Blow would have been retargeted into Calyrex, right? And then a low kick would have KO'd Calyrex from there. If we hit it on the Calyrex, then that end game, the Sucker Punch would have just KO'd. So the Heat Wave miss was huge. The double miss was really huge. But we also avoided double flinch turn 1, so can't be too mad at that. But props to my opponent for a cool team. Let's keep Alright, so for our final game, we have another Miraidon with Torkoal. Miraidon, Mienshao, Farigiraf, Incineroar, Dragonite, and Torkoal. I could lead Chi-Yu. Prioritize removing the Farigiraf if he leads it. Iron Hands is my restricted again. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's see if my opponent has the foresight to read this one. This is the final game, so let's see if we can get this this tech and knock out Miraidon. If we get this right, then we should be in a real good spot to win the game. We just need to not see a Tera here. Oh, your choice scarf. Oh man, if he had full switch Farigiraf, that would have been really bad. But hey, I'll take it. And Miraidon is out of there. Then we get a single target Hyper Voice into Mienshao. +1 special attack and we break the Sash. Oh, you doubled. Okay, well we get another attack into that slot. Pretty safe. Did he have any flying types? That's probably just Torkoal in the back, right? Expecting us to set up a trick on him. Oh man, this turn, it couldn't have gone even any more perfect. I'm shocked he doubled the Chi-Yu slide though. All right, well, we gonna end it there. This team is just getting so many forfeits. That was a huge game, man. Nice. Wow, this has been a crazy set of games with this team, even from the couple losses that we got, a couple wins. But let's get into a final review. Yo, so we are back with a final review, and this team was so much fun, man. This Palkia, you can barely see it on the screen because it's such a tall Pokemon, but it is very fun to use. I wish it got its own signature move or just a good ability that it can really take advantage of, or signature water move where you can like really use it on rain teams, and it would be even more fun, right? Because it already gets spatial rend, but that's kind of the signature move of the regular Palkia. I think they deserve their own origin form moves, right? But it's a really cool mon, and it pairs really well with Chi-Yu, pairs really well, especially with Thundurus. Thundurus being able to activate, Tera Blast doing a lot more damage with the Rain Dance and with the Eerie Impulse to make it bulkier. It's just so fun to play with, right? You do have to watch out for the Farigirafs and these Indeedee Psychic Terrains, but other than that, like, this team is just a lot of fun. And I really enjoy playing it. We got a lot of people forfeiting playing against this team because people high up on the ladder do not like to lose to like niche restricted teams. So us having a niche restricted and them losing to it, it just doesn't feel good for them, right? So that's probably why all the forfeits are happening. But there is a runner code up at the top right, as well as a Pokepaste down in the description below. Let me know with a comment what you guys think about this team. Is there anything on it that you would change? If it is, let me know. Let me know what you think about Thundurus. Do you think that it's good in this format? Do you think that it has a place? And what do you think about, you know, the rest of the team rounding out around Palkia? Do you think that Palkia would be better if it got a signature water move, or at least an ability, or do you think that it would still be pretty bad? Just let me know in the comments below. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys like this type of content, go ahead and subscribe for me, turn on those post notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Stay tuned, more videos soon. Deuces.